The confrontation at the border is likely to renew sparring in Washington over funding for a border wall.
It's a fight that could lead to a partial government shutdown this month if both sides dig in their heels. Charlene Santiago has more from our Washington bureau.
Congress is running out of time to reach an agreement on border wall funding. The Department of Homeland Security budget will expire by the end of next week, and 2 weeks after that, we'll see Democrats take over the House.
Everybody understands that wall funding will be tough to come by in the next couple years, so it's a now or never thing.
And that's exactly what President Donald Trump reminded Congress today on Twitter, even threatening to close the southern border permanently if needed. This a day after U.S. authorities fired tear gas into a crowd of migrants in Tijuana, Mexico.
The president is clearly playing up this situation at the border as this decision point is coming to a head. And we'll have to see whether that will be effective, but I don't think that it changes either side's kind of negotiating.
So far, the House has included $5 billion, while the Senate has only agreed on $1.6 billion.
It's ridiculous that they've waited until this point to obtain the funding for his key campaign promise.
A promise the president continues to push for and has threatened to veto any legislation that doesn't include funding for the wall. At this point, it's unclear exactly how much money Trump will get for his wall, but Bolger says it's unlikely Democrats will shift their stand in a few weeks left in this session.
The Democrats in the Senate have agreed to $1.6 billion, which was already a stretch for them. And as the balance of power shifts in January, it doesn't seem likely that their position would change.
A budget standoff could lead to a shutdown, but with 75% of the budget already approved, this would only affect a limited number of agencies, including DHS. In Washington, Charlene Santiago, Cronkite News.